Alright, hello everyone. I believe we are now on stream, so welcome to Sonic 4. So this game, although it is called Sonic 4, the game has, like, it doesn't really have that many, it has the 2D platforming element from classic Sonics, but the game kind of tries to mix both classic and modern Sonic together, and although it was not very well received, the game itself as a speedrun is like a really nice experience. So anyway, the timer starts as soon as we choose single player right here. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, first things first, let's just mash start and skip this cutscene right here. If you want to see cutscenes. So first off, we have Sylvanas Castle, which is kind of like the Green Hill of this game, but it kind of tries to be Aquatic Ruins from Sonic 2, which is an interesting thing about this game. This game has a lot of Sonic 2 levels, at least like, not Sonic 2 levels, but levels inspired by them. We also have this new ability, which is the partner tag skill. We can fly with Tails and we can also roll with him. Unfortunately, in the first stage, we don't have the roll unlocked, so we cannot roll, but it's not a big deal because the level is not really designed around it. So pretty much fine. So right now I got a good cycle here. Gonna get the speed shoes right here. This is one of the few speed shoes we're getting in this game. Unfortunately, the level design in this game doesn't feature that many speed. But even then, like, we can get a lot of speed in this game by just somersaulting. And didn't talk about that, right? Because in classics, like, we don't have somersaulting in classic Sonic, but in modern Sonic we do. And somersaulting is actually the fastest way to regain speed. So the majority of the time I'm gonna be using somersault instead of spin dash. With a few exceptions, like right here, we want to do a spin dash because we want a specific amount of speed. So, but it's not in many places. So right now we also gonna be using the Tails swim because like, Tails can fly, but he can also swim, which kind of cool. I really like how they like animated Tails flying in this game, which is also something pretty unique about this game because in the classic Sonics, Tails cannot really fly Sonic inside the water, but in this game, they made this a thing. Oh, I got some really bad speed there. That can actually happen if you jump on, like, in some places. There's like some kind of like speed caps, I would say. Try to do a jump here. That was a little bit too low, but no big deal. It's actually on the place that we want to be. So right here, we're gonna be using a lot of the partner flight mechanic. Also gonna use this spring box just to get some height, so we don't have to use the partner assist, because that wastes a little bit of time. So, but in some places it actually saves time. So we want to be careful when we are going to use Tails assist, because if we like, we can use this as a backup, which is something really neat about this game. If you want to back things up, you can just call Tails, and Tails will very much support you. And that was Act 2. We're now going to the third one. And the third one is... it starts with an underwater level. But yeah, it's a little bit of a bait, because you would think that this is an underwater level, but it's not really. There isn't... like, we barely spend any time underwater, which is a good thing, really, because water levels in Sonic games can be harsh. But there is, however, there is a water level in this game. Gonna be seeing later. We're gonna be rolling a lot here. Want to make sure that I do get a good cycle here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna able to get it. I'm pretty slow. Yeah, I'm actually gonna fall straight down. So yeah, that happens. If you don't get like a good movement there, you're gonna fall right here, and we're basically gonna have to do the route to go back up. Oh, okay, that was not okay. That was... let's go back. That's pretty much where we should go. So not a big deal. again, Tails is like super useful in this game. And yeah, we can basically use him to back up everything. But normally, if I managed to calculate my rolls back there, I would like be able to go right here without even using Tails. But I mean, we would still use him as rolling, but right now we also need to use him again because rolling with Tails actually gives you a lot of speed. That jump was a little bit too early. Okay, I have to again. Also, you see those walls right here? We can break it with normal Sonic, but we do need to roll over them to give a lot of damage. So it's actually a little bit faster to just use Tails, like the rolling skill. Fell down here, but no problem. We're gonna go back here. We don't want to fall down there because there's no way out. Alright. Tails again. Right here, that section is actually pretty tough if you just try to spin dash. But if you spin dash jump, it's actually a different story, which... yeah, it does look harder, but with that setup, it's kind of easy. And that was Act 3, and we are now heading to the boss. Kind of following the Sonic 3 logic. We have like 3 acts and the boss. However, the boss is a separated act, but the act is the boss itself, so... at the end of the day, it's like Sonic 1. And we have a little bit of a bait again with this boss. Because we're gonna be starting off the fight, and the boss will be... you know, we will think that this is Aquatic Green boss, right? But no, it's actually an original boss. The game kind of tricks us into thinking that this is just a recycle boss from Sonic 2, but no. So, in this boss fight, we want to hit Eggman a couple times before he goes to the next cycle. And the best way to do that, actually the only way to do that is actually by Tails this thing. Oh, okay, that was way too many hits. There's only 2 on the first phase. Okay, now he's gonna shake a little bit, and then we're gonna hit him again. And that's pretty much how the fight rolls. So if we have any donations right now, that's also a good opportunity to read them.
Absolutely. We have $20 from Anonymous. There is no comment on that, but thank you so much for your generosity. And I think that's how we got our $20 so far already towards those Portal 2 Sing the credits. But I want to call out again, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 character choice, the run after this. We're seeing Sonic and Tails in this run. Knuckles is currently in the lead for the next one. So if you have any opinions about that next run and who you'd like to see in it, your options are Knuckles and Sonic, and you should get your donations in now. I also want to say we are less than $50 away from that 2K mark. We can hit it this run. I absolutely believe that, but I need your help to make it happen. Less than $50? Please, we can make it do it. I can't even get words out. I'm excited. I really want that to happen. Please help us get there.
Right. Just in time for the boss fight to end. So there were just 2 more hits until Eggman just explodes. Also, this game has a little bit of a small mixing problem when it comes to the audio effects. For some reason, the explosion sound effect in this game is super loud, like compared to everything else. Like every sound effect is like, yeah, I don't know why it happens, but yeah, it is what it is. So now we are heading to a very original level. We have White Park, and White Park is, honestly, I would say that this is one of my favorite levels in this game because it's like a huge snow park and it's pretty fun. I missed the jump there. Normally we can jump on that slope to save some frames, but I missed it, so I ended up having to just do the normal thing. Now we're gonna stop rolling right here because we need to push the snowball, and that's kind of this level unique mechanic. Unfortunately, we don't get to see that much. Oh, I got a bad fighter. Alright. So now we're gonna be jumping. You guys gonna see me jumping a lot in this level, and I'm gonna be doing that because it's gonna save a lot of time. So like I'm gonna jump over here. That way we jump straight into this, like straight into this snow path here. I'm also gonna stop rolling. Let's hope I can get this jump here. That sounds good. Oh, that was like way too good. Okay, maybe I can. Oh, okay. No big deal. Going right here. And that's the place. That jump was like way too good that I ended up even overshotting the place that I wanted to roll. But yeah, this level has a lot of those tricky, like, it has a lot of those small jumps that save a couple seconds. So at the end of the day, this level ends up being all about saving like a couple frames here and there. Also, I think I fell down here. Shouldn't be a problem though. Yeah, there we go. We're basically getting close to the end of the level. Oh my god, okay. Can I recover from this? Oh, I can. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Yikes. Tails absolutely being a savior there. Alright, now I'm gonna jump over those things. Okay, I didn't get enough height, but Tails to the rescue again. Tails rescuing us not only once, but twice. Like, just a couple seconds. Amazing. Yeah, and just showcasing how, like, how friendly this game can be sometimes. Bottomless pits are not the most dangerous thing. Getting crushed, however, is. So, you don't want that to happen. Speaking of getting crushed, it's actually a thing in this level. So I hope that doesn't happen. So right off the bat, I'm gonna be jumping here just to grab that spring. I'm also gonna do a big jump here to skip some enemies. I overshot this dash panel. So in this level, we want to stay as close to the ground as possible because there is a lot of places that they're gonna cap your speed if you hit them. So right now, right here, I'm gonna be holding just right because I want to get that cycle. That's the place that I thought that you can get crushed by, and we got past it. It's not very, like, it's not uncommon to just get crushed by that place. Sometimes it happens. But yeah, it's a very nice stage to watch because there's like a lot of colors, a lot of stuff in the background. And we're also gonna be flying here because we cannot really get a good cycle here. This cycle is actually like a local cycle, so there's not much that we can do about it. So now I'm gonna be waiting for the upslope, and then we're gonna jump. The reason that I jump here, you look at the background that there's a lot of paths, there's a lot of springs, and normally what the game wants us to do is to grab those springs, you know, so we can go back to the background, back to the back to the place that we are right now. So we go to the back layer of the stage and then the front layer, and that actually wastes us a lot of time. So by just doing that jump, we save a lot of time. I don't even know how much time we save, but it's like a lot. So yeah, now remember that I told you all about underwater level. This is, yeah, probably one of the most like dangerous water levels in this game. Okay, that was not good. Froze the thing. Okay, I might be a little bit close here. Actually, can I make it? I'm actually gonna get a bubble. Not gonna risk it. Now I'm gonna jump over here. Okay, I missed the jump. That jump is not that easy. Like, we don't have a big window to do the jump. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna play it safe here so we don't get crushed. Actually, that was a good cycle, but I'm just gonna wait. Not gonna risk it. Okay, we fell, but no big deal. Tails can just rescue us. So now this is a mandatory flight section. Also, this is actually the first time we're seeing this mini-boss, because we just insta-killed it with the rolling skill. But yeah, this big guy, this big polar bear, tries to like be some sort of mini-boss. That was too late of a jump. Okay, I didn't got crushed. Alright, we didn't got crushed. So normally we would jump there to avoid getting crushed. So now I'm gonna spawn the water. I'm gonna go back a little bit so I can get a bigger window to get this jump. And oh, okay, that was good. Try again. Jump over here. There we go. Second try. And this jump saves a lot of time because normally we would have to Chaos Flight all the way there. And it's actually quite dangerous because if those guys freeze you, you're basically dead. There is literally nothing you can do because the path is blocked. So your only way out is to just wait for, for the drawing sequence. Unfortunately, if you get stuck there, it's game over basically. So that's kind of why we want to roll, because rolling is way much faster and is also more convenient. Also, if you guys remember Metal Sonic from Sonic CD, he's back in this game for some reason. Just decided that he want to make his big, comeback. And there's also, by the way, there is also extra content in this game. Because, of course, right, this is Sonic 4 Episode 2, so the Episode 1, there is extra content if you own the first episode of the game that you can play as Metal Sonic. And if you play as Metal Sonic, you basically replay all the levels from the Episode 1, but with Metal Sonic, because that kind of shows how did Metal Sonic ended up here, right? He just didn't come out of nowhere, did he? It's kind of like a DLC. Either way, this boss fight is basically on auto-scroller. I just want to be careful to not hit the springs, so again, it's another really good time for some donations.
Well, that's perfect. We had $45 come in from Non-Binary Code, who says, "A recitation from the Book of Sonic. And so spake the Hedgehog, forsooth, thou must propel thine momentum with all due forward propulsion, verily." Thank you for that wonderful quote. And I've got to point out that brings our donation total to $1,999. We are exactly $1 short of that 2K mark. So please, if anyone happens to find $1 in between the couch cushions that they're chilling on, maybe consider putting it towards charity. We're very, very close. I will say as well that money went towards our Wario Land 4 showcase, so that is now over $200. That's at $204 out of a needed $300. That is less than $100 to go on that incentive. And again, that is bonus content on top of that run, where the runner is going to play an endless mode of the game, and it just keeps getting faster. So you definitely want to see that. You definitely want to stick around for that one, but the only way we get to see it is if you donate for it. So please help us reach that target.
I ended up dying in the auto-scroller, so we might have some more time for more donations. I didn't pay attention to his patterns.
Oh no, why is he being so rude today? How very appropriate it is that we're supporting a musical charity when all of the games so far in the last few hours have soundtracks. I mean, if you're listing out top video game soundtracks, Monkey Ball I know is up there for me. Sonic is also very high up there, so very thematic that this is where we're supporting. This is what our money is going towards. Again, we are exactly $1 shy of that 2K mark, so if you have anything you can spare to help us out, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated.
Alright. Yeah, like, we're talking about good music. The music from the Metal Sonic boss fight is actually one of my favorite tracks in this game. This game actually improves a lot over the first episode songs. Like, the songs in the first episode, they were like, yeah, not very memorable, I would say. Like, Splash Ho is actually one of the best musics in that game, and the rest is just, but Sonic 4 Episode 2 kind of improves on that. So, right now we have this level here. This level can be a little bit tricky, because we want to do very specific jumps at the beginning to just skip some stuff. I didn't got it, but I can just keep going here. And I didn't talk about how the partner roll mechanic, like, sort of works in that regard. But if we hit a wall or something, we're gonna be losing momentum. So, okay, I forgot to fly there. So the safest way to approach those beetles is just basically fly after killing the first one. But I missed my timing there. We don't want to. By the way, we don't want to grab those peach. By the way, you guys might be thinking, "Oh, why didn't you grab the speech? You know, isn't it faster to do so?" Actually, no, because speed shoes doesn't actually do anything if you're partner rolling, so it's kind of useless.
Really quickly, I just want to say that we did meet 2K. We have now raised over $2,000 for charity this event alone. Thank you so much to everyone for your support. This is absolutely fantastic.
Wonderful. Anyway, this section right here is probably one of the most scary. I'm gonna try to not die in this one. Let me just play it safe here. Oh, that was a bit too close. Okay. There we go. That's not just gotta wait for the wind. There we go. That section right there is very, very scary because if we, at least the final one, the first jump is okay and the second one is pretty easy, but the third one is like the hardest. That was pretty solid Act 1. I didn't think I missed the beginning of the level, but the rest was good jumps. Okay, so this level, the music has a really funny, like, kind of duck noise on it. So we're also gonna be having a couple jumps here. Okay, that was way too high, but even if it's too high, that jump, you can still get this path. We also get a free speed shoes by doing nothing, basically. But it's not very useful. Anyway, I'm basically just playing the waiting game. That I just need to jump in this part right here. Need to jump after this. Oh, that was a good cycle. Wonderful. That was the best cycle ever. If I can get this jump as well. Ooh, okay, was way too late, but we got a good cycle there, so no biggie. Now another jump right here. Ooh, okay, that was bad, but the rest of the level was good. So now we're just gonna be walking. If I didn't jump that early there, I was actually a little bit too greedy, because if you just let Sonic go there, you're still gonna make it through. But I jumped because I wanted to save a couple seconds. You're pretty solid though. So yeah, this level is White Park was an original level, right? And this level actually goes back to the Sonic 2. Like to the Sonic 2 references, and this is basically Oil Ocean, but honestly the level feels pretty original. A lot of things in Sonic 4 actually feels pretty original, which is kind of neat. Anyway, this level right here, there is sand above us, but not above. I mean, it is technically above us, that is just flowing. And oh, that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, the game kind of wants to trap us inside that sand thing. But if we go fast enough, we don't see the sand. However, there is a little bit of a, how can I call it? Like, can we maybe call it rubber banding? Because the sand is not always going at the same speed. The sand actually speeds up when we reach certain spots, but it also slows down. So maybe it's adaptive difficulty, maybe. So anyway, I'm gonna be jumping here so I can hit the thing here. And now we're basically gonna play the waiting game. I just need to jump after one of those pipes. There we go. Great, that was wonderful. Wow, that's been a really good level so far. So now the ending of the level is kind of easy. Although there's a lot of beetles there, if we do the correct path, we're never gonna get hit by them. So yeah, that was pretty good. First saw Act 3, I think the Act 3 right here was better than my actual PB, not gonna lie. Yeah, anyway, we finished all the old desert level, which leads us to the boss. And just like every boss in the game, I mean, not necessarily, but I think this boss is the biggest waiting game in this entire game. So this boss fight, we're gonna be facing Dr. Eggman with a huge mech made with junk, basically. And yeah, I feel like maybe Eggman didn't really have that much time to build his own mech. I mean, he was way too busy building the entire oil plant, I suppose. So had to use some of the scraps. So I missed the early hit there. You can actually hit him as soon as he shows up, but it's very, very difficult to do. Okay, that was a little bit of a bad RNG with the boxes. The boxes in this fight are pretty much RNG. And most of the fights in this game really... most of the fights in this game have RNG on them. And we want to hit him as soon as he opens the... I mean, maybe you can call it cockpit, I guess. Kind of what it is. And yeah, we can actually back it up with Tails Assist, but he loses time. So we want to make sure that we hit him normally. There we go. And the best setup to do that is to try to be one box above him. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. The game just decided to give you a bad RNG. There's nothing you can do about it. This fight actually... Oh, go on.
No, I was going to ask if it's a good time for donations, but if you've got things to talk about, go for it.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right, I wanted to call out the donation that got us past that 2K mark. We had $10 come in from Eero Games, and the comment says, Portal with an exclamation mark. And that did go towards that Portal 2 Sing the Credits incentive. That is now at $30 out of a needed $150. If you're not familiar with Portal 2, the end credits song is fantastic, and if you are familiar with Portal 2, you definitely want to see this, so make sure if that's something you're interested in, keep those donations coming. Of course, the next upcoming thing that we're looking at is that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 character choice incentive. You can still choose between Sonic or Knuckles, both of them are options, and it's only a $10 difference, so if you've got $11 lying around and want to swing this one for Sonic, you know what to do.
I just want to point out that I prefer Sonic, so I highly recommend everyone to, donate for Sonic, but no, it's up to you. Anyway, after all this climbing with the boss, we have the final phase, which is a very, very hard phase for this boss. So we want to stay right on this specific spot. We're going to wait for the boss to fall down. And then after he falls, we're gonna roll on his feet and then jump. Very, very, very difficult, as you can see. You really need a very, very an inhuman reaction to do this. But anyway, that was Eggman, and we finished the level. And yeah, now remember that this game is inspired by Sonic 2. And maybe they shouldn't really have... They shouldn't have a Sky Chase reference in this game. But they did. So, coming up, we have an auto-scroller level. Sky Chase. Sky Fortress Act 1. Because in Sonic 2, there's only... there's 2 acts for Sky Chase, right? Which is not Sky Chase, but Sky Fortress. So again, we now have, if we have more donations, that's also a really good time to bring them in.
Oh my goodness, autoscrollers are kind of my favorite because I get to talk about all the cool things that are happening. In this case, I'd like to talk to everyone a bit more about Midwest Speed Fest. If you're enjoying the marathon, please consider following Midwest Speed Fest. We are a Minnesota-based organization that has been hosting speedrun marathons since 2015. In the late summer and early spring, we partner with 2DCon and VGMCon respectively to help raise money for their chosen charities and bring even more entertainment to their conventions. We host online events occasionally too, also in support of charity. So far, we've raised over $50,000 for various causes, and we hope to see that number continue to grow exponentially with your support. And hey, if you're watching this and thinking, wow, I would like to be a part of it, well, if you're a speedrunner yourself and would like to participate in one of our marathons, we'd love to have you. Runners from all across the globe are encouraged to submit to our online events, and if you're willing and able to come to Minneapolis, you can take part in our on-site events as well. For more information, join our Discord server by typing !Discord in chat and following the link there. And again, we are still hoping to keep making money. I know we hit the 2K mark, but that doesn't mean we need to stop there. Next number, I don't know, chat, you can pick what the next number is. I think 2.5K seems like a nice next goal. That would help us get to a lot of these open incentives that we have. Wario Land 4 still looking for about $100. Again, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you heard the runner. Sonic is the choice, but he's behind. We need some help. If you could help out Sonic, be much appreciated. And then, of course, later on in the day, we're going to have Morrowmind incentives and Portal 2. So if any of those sound good to you, one, stick around, make sure you're followed, make sure you're watching the stream. Feel free to support the stream as well. And, of course, keep those donations coming in, gotta say. And I will say that for this month as well, please consider subscribing to Midwest Speedfest or Cheering Bits. All Twitch revenue we receive during this event will be put towards Save the Music. Of course, if you have an Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Simply go to your settings, then to the Connections tab, and connect your Twitch account with your Amazon account to get Prime Gaming, meaning you'll have one free sub every month. Anyone here in the chat heard of Prime Gaming? Anyone with Prime Gaming in the chat? Just thought I'd ask.
Right, so I don't remember how long this auto-scroller plane is, but we still have a long way to go here. I think this is like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. And hopefully I am not gonna die in the platforming section. Yes, we have a platforming section in this auto-scroll. Kinda tricky. So yeah, you see that there's no floor here, and Tails cannot help us. Have to, you know, make a path. Homing attack.
That's kind of means that they put it all the way at the end of the auto-scroller. So you go through all of the auto-scroller parts, and then right at the end, it's like, hey, you can die now. Good luck. Try not to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is like a very evil section. Luckily, I have a little bit of a consistent way of dealing with it. And now I have like the last... Actually, this is still auto-scroller-ish, but this section here, if we kill Metal Sonic, we actually save a couple seconds at the end. Because when we finish the level, there's gonna be an animation, like before we actually finish the level, there's gonna be an animation of Metal Sonic, you know, just running away. And if we destroy his plane, it's gonna go away a little bit faster. So I think it saves like 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. And also, that's like something that if you actually play this game before, maybe you didn't imagine that you could actually jump on top of those cannonballs, or you would just use the tails spin. Oh, I missed one cannonball. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. Should be good actually. Might still save a couple seconds. I don't remember the more than he should. I think there's 2 more left. So yeah, on top of throwing cannonballs at you, he also throws those light rays. Okay, yeah, that's the animation. You see that he's like going away. I'll save saves a couple seconds. And yeah, I think I might have saved some seconds really, but It's just a minor time save, really. There isn't much that we can do about this auto-scroller. Although dying here actually loses a lot of time. So anyway, we are now on Act 2. So Act 2 is actually quite similar to Sonic, like Sonic 2 in that regard. However, there is a lot of unique things in this level, and the game kind of wants us to get the highest path, because there is a lot of secrets here. So we're gonna be using Tails Flight not once, but twice. And we're gonna stay on the top route. And now there is those grid sections that we want to hold. Okay, I forgot to... Partner spin shouldn't be a big problem. Hopefully I'll remember where to jump. Oh, that was a little bit too early. I'm just gonna try again because we get this route. Try again. Oh, that was way too early. Okay, I think I can still back this up by going here. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this level is kind of tricky. However, there's no way that we can die in the level, at least if we play correctly. You can die if you fall from the grid there, if you don't hold right. Because, yeah, you need to hold right in that section, otherwise you're gonna lose money. That section might look like an automated section. Not really. So now I have the chickens. I overshot the place. So we want to grab this fan right here. Oh my god. Sonic just didn't want it to go there. Gonna wait for the flames. Those flames are actually on a global cycle. So if I did everything correctly there, I would be able to just run straight past it. But I had to wait because the cycle was a little bit off. So now this is actually the dangerous grid section because there's bottomless pits all over there. Oh, okay. I called it right. I mean, I told you that there is bottomless pits there. So, I mean, at least the checkpoint is right behind us, so no biggie. Not a big deal if we end up dying there. There's also the red rings. I don't think I did talk about the red rings, but the red rings are the secret collectible in this game. And if you ask me what does the red rings do, I will answer they do nothing. Actually, literally nothing. You only get a Steam achievement for getting them. They did put red rings in the game, but they actually didn't give them any specific thing. Like, you know, in some Sonic games, if you collect all red rings, you get like secret stuff. In this game, however, you don't. Kind of sad. Because you know, it's not easy to collect them, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, I did a way it's a bigger jump there. I'm just gonna play it safe. That was a little bit too risky. However, I'm not sure if I do remember how to play it safe here, but I can try. So the third level, and also this is like the final like big platforming level in the game. This level is like super tricky because there's all those flames and all of them are on a global cycle. So yeah, if we mess it up, they can end up killing us. So not a very good thing to have. Also, we have those things here. The Death Egg. Kind of the teleportation things from Death Egg. So now we're not gonna be using this one though. Because, you know, you see we can literally jump right here. So we don't need it. So now coming up, I'm gonna be jumping over the spring here. I'm gonna grab this one. Coming up, there is one of the hardest sections. If you wanna do this game optimal. I was trying to practice this and I couldn't get any consistency it. So I'm just gonna do it safe here. Normally you would actually partner roll to deal with this section here, but it's just not something that I'm very consistent with. So I'm just played safe there. It's still playing safe there is still a little bit risky. So I'm not sure. I don't think there is playing safe in the level like that, but I went way too fast there. Okay, I took damage, but let's just call it a damage boost. No big deal. I'll run over this one. And now there is actually the easiest section in the game. After this automated section here, you just want to press the partner button and just let Sonic go, and the level is over. And the easiest section in the game, although the level itself is not that easy. But we made it. Anyway, remember that the Act 1 was an auto-scroller, so the boss, you know, we did destroy Metal Sonic Plane in Act 1, right? But apparently he managed to repair his own ship somehow, and he's back. You gotta fight him. And this boss fight is basically auto-scroller. There is nothing that we can really do, at least on the first cycle, and actually even on the final cycle, we're basically relying on RNG to be able to hit this big guy. So he can actually go to the bottom or to the top. However, him going to the bottom is very rare. I think I only saw that like once, but it can happen. Okay, I almost missed a hit there, but it's fine. So we can, even though it might look like we can hit him multiple times, the game doesn't let us to. Cannot hit Metal Sonic multiple times, unfortunately. Only. So again, this boss fight is basically RNG. So if we have more donations, that's also a good time to bring.
Of course, we had $13 come in from Rill, and the comment says, Sneep Snoop, which is honestly really fun to say, and I would encourage anyone in chat to try just saying that out loud to themselves. That's what I've been doing for the last few minutes. And that did go towards our Wario Land incentive. And just in case, I know I've been talking about a ton of different incentives, I'm going to do a quick rundown. So the run after this is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and this is where we have our bid war coming in between Sonic and Knuckles. Knuckles is still winning, but Sonic can definitely catch up. So let's help out our blue boy over there. After that is going to be Wario Land 4, and that's where we need to meet that incentive for a Wario Hop Showcase. That's bonus content, a bonus minigame we can see if we hit that $300 mark, just under 100 left to go there. Later on today, you can name the characters for Wildermyth 3. So that's an open incentive. You can pick a name, give them some cool names. I think we'll actually take like the top 3 characters too, which is great. And then even later, there's just so much going on today. It's fantastic. Elder Scrolls 3 is happening, and we have a couple bonus incentives there. We've got an any % bonus run and, once again, character name incentive. And then, of course, Portal 2, we will sing the credits if we get to $150. We're $30 of the way there. So there's kind of something for everyone at this point. If you donate, there's got to be something on that list that you think is exciting. So when you're donating, make sure you pick one of those bidding challenges or one of those incentives and put your money towards both an absolutely fantastic charity and some more fun marathon action too. It's a win-win situation, 2-for-1 deal.
Oh, nice. So now I just got the best RNG ever at the end of the fight, which allows me to do nothing and just kill the boss, which is the bottom missile, which last one. Frozen missile on the bottom is just, we just gotta mash the partner bottom and he's basically dead. But if he does a top one, yeah, we have to basically maneuver the ship. So yeah, we don't have to actually play that section, so pretty great. Although I did got a lot of bad luck there. I saw a lot of bottom from Metal Sonic there. But, you know, no biggie. We finished the boss. And we are now heading up to the final stretch of the game, which is Death Egg. And Death Egg is probably the shortest, not necessarily the shortest, actually. Because there's still a lot of game left. But there's one act and the final boss. However, the act is a kind of, you know, it has a lot of stuff. But yeah, a little bit of advice with this section because there's gonna be a lot of flipping. So yeah, this section can be a little bit tough to watch. So, and it's, I mean, it is like very tough to play as well because there's a lot of path swapping and screen inverting. So let's hope I can get the proper route. I think I don't know if I go up. I don't remember. I mean, let's get some rings then. There's rings on the top. So, by the way, something interesting about this game is that every boss fight has at least 50 rings. And that's actually because the game actually intends you to go supersonic in some boss fights. And that's also extra content in the game. If you collect all the emeralds, you can go supersonic, like in classic game. So now let's hope Robotnik gives me a good RNG. Hopefully he jumps. Please jump. Oh, that was bad. That was the worst one. Ah, that's very, very... Oh, now he jumps. Oh, actually, he always jumps on the final cycle. Alright. So, yeah, Metal Sonic actually learned how to do a Genkidama. Also, I'm out of rings. I'm not sure if I'm gonna survive this. Oh, I killed him and then I died as soon as I did. Oh, that's rough. So yeah, this boss fight is basically RNG. If Robotnik gives me the good RNG at the beginning, the boss fight is a bit big. If not, it's just very hard to deal with. Hopefully we get it. We get him next time. Let's see. Okay, I managed to make it through. Okay, there we go. Only 3 hits. Metal Sonic is not actually dead yet. He's still gotta fight. So a little bit of a reference to Sonic CD now. We're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be racing Metal Sonic at the end of this section. So we're just gonna get there. There's a lot of Tails Flight here just to skip some sections. And yeah, also, if you guys didn't notice, we are actually in space. You see the Earth at the background right there. We are in space. I wonder how Sonic can actually breathe in space, but you know, maybe we shouldn't ask that many questions. He's a blue hedgehog that runs super fast. Breathing in space is... I think it might be a piece of cake for him, right?
I don't know, I like how the vacuum of space is fine, but underwater is definitely a no-go for him.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, okay, I'm messing up my flight here. I don't. So this section here, you want to be careful because if you do it wrong, you're gonna be kicked by the anti-grav section. Oh. Yeah, I promise that we are almost done with the level. Okay, no more motion stuff in the level right now. So we now have a fight. We have like a huge invisible wall that we want to push for no reason. And now we have the race against Metal Sonic. And I hope I don't lose because I just lost way too much speed. But yeah, the best way to cheat the race is to, you know, use your friend as a boost, basically. And that's kind of what the game wants you to do. Okay, that was a little bit complicated. I think he's gonna win, actually. Hope he doesn't. Oh. Okay, I'm missing my jumps. But I think it's gonna be over. There we go. So yeah, it's very hard to lose in this race, by the way, so... Metal Sonic is way less complicated than he is in Sonic CD. Thank God he is, because the race in Sonic CD is actually like... Although it is an auto-scroller in that game, you can easily die if the game doesn't want you to win, so... Anyway, we now have the final boss. I'm gonna collect a couple rings here and there, because this boss fight can be very tricky. And the strat I'm gonna go for here is damage boost inside the boss, like inside the boss hitbox. So I want to have as many rings as I can, because when we take damage, we can actually recover 32 rings. That's like the biggest amount that you can have in like a classic Sonic game. And also, this is the final boss, by the way. That we just need to do a couple hits on him. Although it's easier said than done, because the only way that we can hit Eggman is in the cockpit. And yeah, he's like a big heart, and sometimes he doesn't go for like a good. He's not in good positions. Actually, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go all the way and not gonna risk it. Maybe in the final cycles. I'm not feeling very confident right now, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, maybe I am. There we go. Actually, there is like a tiny hitbox. Not very tiny, but you can hit him in the bottom, like between those blue and red things. Kind of weird. I don't know how, like, I don't know why it happens. It just works. So we want to hit him a lot, and after we hit him a lot, he's gonna start a second phase where he's gonna break all of the, not all of the blocks, but most of the blocks. The fight, so... Okay, I have 9 rings, is not a bad number, but I don't feel very comfortable. I wish it was 10. I mean, wouldn't make a huge difference. Okay, now we have 5. Okay, we are getting, like, bad ring counts, but... Not a big deal, we're getting close to the final phase. So yeah, this is one of the hardest boss fights in the game when it comes to Optimal, because you want to be losing a lot of rings. And collecting rings when you die is not an easy task. Oh, that was a good RNG, actually. I managed to break the shield and hit him right after. Didn't have to damage boost. So in this second phase of the boss fight, he's not only breaking a lot of stuff, but he's also... Okay, that's not good. Okay, I managed to recover rings. He's also shooting himself and breaking blocks, and now he's gonna do it again. And I think this is actually the final hit. I'm not sure. Like, I hope I don't die right now. Let's see. If I don't die, that's actually the final hit. And time is coming up on the final hit. Hot time. Oh, okay, that was rough, but yeah, that's it. That was Sonic 4.
GG, congrats.
I think we even like I think we got, I don't know how long was the estimate. It was like 55. It was 55. Yeah,
Estimate was 55, and your time on stream is a 52:45. You are under estimate. GG.
Oh, great. Yeah, so yeah, that was Sonic 4, and although with a couple of deaths here and there, we did die on the Metal Sonic Auto Scroller, but you know, we don't talk about that. It happens, and yeah, that was Sonic. I hope everyone enjoyed the run, and we're also gonna be having Sonic 2 right after. So, you know, if you guys want more Sonic, there is gonna be more Sonic. So there's gonna be Sonic 2, and there's also gonna be the donation incentive. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Thanks everyone for watching, and again, thanks everyone for the opportunity to run this game in the marathon. I'm really glad that I could showcase my run here, and that's pretty much it. Thanks everyone.